Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Apple report for Wednesday, December 13th, 2023. But before I walk you through the charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already, subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, share the content if you would with friends and colleagues, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos just like this one. Daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, that is the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 ETFs. Weekly analysis in the S&P 500 Index, the NASDAQ 100 Index, the Long Bond ETF, the TLT, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube. That is 8 a month that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor. We're always looking for at least 20% moves on those stock picks, and you can check out all of this for no cost for 5 days. We offer a 5-day free trial up front with a wickedstocks.com subscription. So sign up for wickedstocks.com, check it all out. If you don't like what you see within 5 days, you can cancel your subscription at no cost to you whatsoever. On with the charts, take a look at the big picture, work our way into the day itself. This is a weekly bar chart that you're very familiar with if you've been following the series for the last, 6 months or so. We had a long-term buy signal last May when we closed above the mid-160s channel. Support was resistance at one point, now support 164.56 to 165.98. We retested this area a couple of months ago, held beautifully on the way up. We had a channel top at 183.04 that was considered able to contain monthly buying pressures. That wasn't to be. We closed above it, and now we have a secondary buy signal that has been in play for over a month now, anticipating a retest of the 198.23 July high. We might see this by the end of next week. Get to that in a moment. If we close above 198.23, I do think that we're probably 3 to 5 months away from reaching this 233.07 long-term target that can absorb buying through all of 2024. And that is really the big picture. Now, let's get into the day itself. We do have this 194.76 former channel bottom. We closed above that structure. And if we really sort of need to open higher above 174.76. Yesterday's high was 174.72. But if we do open above 174.76, I would expect I keep saying 174.76, 194.76. If we open above 194.76, 196.45 is likely. And that is the high settlement price back in July. All-time high settlement price on the daily chart should be respected for its ability to contain daily buying pressures only. If we close today above 196.45, we should tomorrow test this July 23 198.23 all-time high, where we can double top for a day through next week, perhaps potentially through all of December. There's always the possibility with these longer-term highs, and by longer-term, I'm going back to last July, where we could top out for a month, perhaps double top territory, possibly fall back into the low 180s. If you were to play that, I don't have a strong argument against that. You would need a sell signal on the way down to sort of provide clarity on that front. And that at this point in time would be below 189.40. So let me talk downside today then. If we break or open, well, actually, if we merely open unchanged, we open below 194.76. And this could allow 171.72 today. That is nothing more than yesterday's low. There's also a Fibonacci level down there as well. 191.72 able to contain intraday weakness. 194.76 intraday strength, assuming we open below it. If we break 191.72, or in other words, Tuesday's low, then yes, 189.40 in reach today, where we could bottom out through next week, and from here rally up to 198.23 within 2 to 3 weeks. So I see this as a 2 to 3 week play. If you're given the opportunity to buy 189.40, it does then allow a rotational upward rotation to 198.23 within 2 to 3 weeks, where we can top out once again, possibly on a weekly or even monthly basis. I see the 189.40 floor to 198.23 ceiling, sort of our support and resistance, obviously on the 2 to 3 week time horizon. Now, it's not going to happen today, but if we did close below 189.40, we've got a good December high. and we should then continue south to this 182.27 channel top on the daily chart. On the weekly chart, once again, 183.04. So once again, closing below 189.40. No good reason to be long Apple if your time horizon is 1 to 2 weeks out. By the end of December, we should fall into this low 180s where a buy opportunity would present, I think, through January and even through all of Q1. We could come off of here back to 198.23 within a month or two of testing the low 180s. And that's about as much as I'm going to say about that. Trying to think if there's anything else that needs to be said. Once again, 194.76, if we open below it, offers intraday resistance. But if we open above it, then we are likely to test 196.45 where we can top out for the day. Closing above 196.45, expect 198.23 tomorrow. That may be a met objective for some of you. You may have gotten long here, about a month ago, 3 weeks ago, and we settled above this 182.27 channel top. So if you reach that 198.23 area, you certainly might take some profits, all profits. You might even go short, as I mentioned a moment ago, where we could rotate within 3 to 5 weeks back into the low 180s again. But if you do not unload all of your long position, if you stay long and we close above 198.23, you might want to even get longer, because I do think within 2 to 3 months we should test 218.98, rising pretty aggressively, 233.07. I think within 3 to 5 months of closing above 198.23. Finally, and it's just more of a repeat, that if we were to test 189.40 over the next few days, able to contain selling through next week, once tested 198.23 attainable within 2 to 3 weeks. And if we close below 189.40, good December high, we should continue south into the 182.27 to 183.04 region within 2 to 3 weeks, where we could bottom out through all of Q1. And that is really all that needs to be said. Please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com for that 5-day free trial. I'll be back tomorrow with Thursday's Apple Report. You have a great day.